Hi, good evening everyone. Welcome to Unacademy, India's largest learning platform. This is Shefali Singla, and in today's session we will be continuing with our discussion on linked list. Before starting with the session, let's discuss that what this Envision batch is. This Envision batch basically targets on GATE 2021, and this is an English batch course in which daily we are having 7 sessions of 1 hour each duration. So the duration of this batch is 7 hours, which starts at 4 p.m. till 11 p.m. Currently, general aptitude, discrete mathematics, computer networks, data structures and programming, compiler design, operating systems and algorithms is going on. And to follow the live sessions, you can subscribe our channel, that's Let's Crack It ESE. And as you can see that I have started with the concepts of data structures and programming. So this subject is very important from GATE as well as from placements point of view. So in order to join the live sessions daily, join the session at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And in this already we have covered the concepts of programming, so you can go through the recorded sessions, and on that we have discussed the previous year questions. To get to know more concepts which are not important from GATE point of view but important concepts of C programming language, those are discussed in the special classes. So in order to follow the special classes are totally free of cost. For that, you can follow my Unacademy profile link, and that is given in the description box. So 7 to 8 p.m. we are discussing data structures and programming. Programming concepts are over. From data structures, we have covered the concepts of algorithms, stack and queue along with the previous year questions. So you can refer to those in case you are finding the difficulty in finding the solutions from for the previous year questions. And if you want to follow the special classes or the subscription classes, then I'll suggest that download Unacademy Learning app. This app is available on both the Play Store and the Apple Store. So by downloading this app, you will be able to access the sessions along with the quizzes and test series. So this is the benefit. And in case if you want to cover the 100% syllabus in detail, then go for the subscription. Or if you want to join our crash course, which is very useful and very good, so in that case, go for the subscription plan. We have 2 types of subscriptions, Plus subscription and Iconic. Plus is our basic plan to get started with, and Iconic takes your preparation level to the next level with the help of personal coach. So whatever benefits are there in the Plus subscription, those benefits are also available in the Iconic. In addition to the benefits of Plus, some additional features are there. So first of all, I'll be discussing the common benefits. The first and the most important one is you will be able to access unlimited interactive live classes. This means that you can interact with the educators, whatever doubts, whatever difficulty you are finding in understanding the concept, immediately you can ask the educator. And these sessions are taken by India's best educators. So that is the benefit of attending the live classes. But by any chance, due to any specific reason, if by you have missed the live class, in that case, you can refer to our recorded sessions. And in case you are finding the difficulty, then you can ask your queries in the doubt solving sessions. So this means that Plus and Iconic courses are designed in such a way that every 4th session will be a doubt solving session and a practice session. So you will be able to ask your queries. Topic से भी question हो सकता है, or it can be from the practice questions. So daily practice problems will be provided to you. So this is the main advantage of getting the Plus subscription. Apart from this, structured courses and PDFs will be provided for each and every lecture along with the live tests and quizzes. So काफी अच्छी practice हो जाती है if you are going to participate in the live tests and quizzes. From next week onwards, I'll be starting with the live quizzes. So do get the subscription to join the quizzes. इससे बच्चे आपकी revision बहुत अच्छे से हो जाती है, right? And this is about the Plus subscription. Iconic में in addition to these benefits, some additional features are there, like you will be getting a guidance from the personal coach so that you will be able to identify that in which direction you need to put in the efforts. Personalized test analysis will be done. Study planner will be provided to you along with the preparatory study material. Very important benefit, right? So preparatory study material is provided means you will be getting all the material just from your side. Some efforts are required. So put the efforts, jitna bhi time aap spend kar rahe ho, spend as much as time you can spend for the practice or solving the questions. So this is the benefit of Iconic subscription. If we talk about the subscription plans, we have two subscription plans under Iconic, 1 year and 2 year. 1 year Iconic subscription is for 50,250 and 2 year Iconic subscription is for 74,000. But if you are going to apply this referral code, this is my referral code, Shefali, my first name. So by applying this referral code, you will be getting 10% instant discount. This means that for 1 year Iconic subscription, you just need to pay 45,225, and for 2 year Iconic subscription, you just need to pay 66,600. So what are the benefits of going for a 2 year subscription? Basically, this is beneficial for the students, those who are going to start their GATE preparation at the early stage, like when they are in the second year or third year. So whatever subjects we are going to cover in the GATE syllabus, those are the core technical subjects of your branch, which you are going to study in the second year or third year of BTech. So anyhow, you have to write the semester exam. So if thoroughly you have covered that subject during the GATE preparation, then you need not to put in extra efforts for scoring well in the semester exams. This is a benefit. Second one is, now third year students are also eligible for writing the GATE paper. So give your GATE paper with 100% preparation, give your 100% to write the GATE paper and see if you are satisfied with your GATE score. By any chance things are not going in your favor or you are not satisfied with your GATE score, in that case you will be having one more chance. Chances तो बच्चे आपके पास unlimited है, because there is no restriction on number of attempts for the GATE paper, but without dropping an year, without wasting your precious time, so you can write the GATE paper in the 4th year and this way you can improve your score, क्योंकि आपको बीच में 1 साल का time मिल जाएगा. During that time आप जितनी मर्जी practice कर सकते हो. And if you are targeting on placements, this will help you in the placements as well. First of all, you can include your GATE score in your resume so that it gets shortlisted. Once it gets shortlisted, you will be going through the written round, various rounds of the placements. Written round, which will be an elimination round in which you will be facing the multiple choice questions from the technical and the non-technical topics. Coding round would be there, and the interview round. Interview mein, again, you will be having the technical interview round and the HR round or non-technical round. So what subjects are important from placements point of view? And first one, most important is, जो coding में भी use होगा, that is data structures and programming. So that's why I had said that data structures and programming is very, very important from placements point of view as well as GATE. Because in the GATE exam, among all the technical subjects, data structures and programming is having the highest weightage. So data structures and programming, algorithms I have completed on the Plus course, but definitely for that, to follow those sessions, you need to get the subscription, and DBMS is another important subject. Along with this, written may you may face questions from operating systems, computer networks and non-technical. If you look at all these subjects, these are covered in the GATE syllabus. So if you have prepared for the GATE exam, this means that you need not to put in extra efforts for the placements. So this will help you in the placements as well. And by any chance, if you're targeting on PSUs, then you know that many of the PSUs are directly recruiting on the basis of GATE score. If not, they're taking their own exam. Then the syllabus is approximately same as that of the GATE syllabus. So you can refer to the GATE preparation. And 1 year subscription is beneficial for the students. Those are in the 4th year or those are pass outs. Okay. And if I talk about the Plus subscription, in the Plus we have 1 month subscription. See, first 3 plans are basically beneficial for those students, those who have already prepared for some subjects. They just want to revise the concepts. If you want to join the crash course, you can go for 3 month subscription. For 1 month, you need to pay 4,950. This is after applying the referral code. For 3 months, you need to pay 12,375. For 6 months, it's 22,275. For 12 months, it's 27,225. For 18 months, you need to pay 34,650. And for 2 year plus subscription, you need to pay 39,600 for 2 years. If you look at the prices For 1 year you will be paying 27,000. यहाँ पे बच्चे ड्यूरेशन डबल हो रही है, बट इफ यू लुक एट द प्राइस में सिर्फ अप्रोक्सीमेटली 12,000 का डिफरेंस आ रहा है. दैट इज नॉट द मच डिफरेंस, बट इफ यू लुक एट द एडवांटेजेस ऑफ 2-year सब्सक्रिप्शन, दोज आर टू मच. Hi, good evening, Nishu. Ram Tilak. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. So, and apart from the special classes are free of cost. Those who want to follow my special classes, currently computer organization and architecture is going on, and tomorrow we will be discussing addressing modes. So you can follow my profile link in order to follow the free special classes. In the end of the video, I'll be discussing the complete schedule for the upcoming sessions. All right. So let's continue our discussion with the linked list. Are you ready for the session? Good. Shall we start? So yesterday I gave you a few problems and I asked you to try to write the code for inserting a node at different locations. Have you tried those problems? Okay. Great. So let's start. Let's crack it. So the first problem in yesterday's session, we had discussed that how to create a node, how to create a linked list, and then we had inserted a node at the end of the linked list. Now next case is we want to add a node at the beginning of the linked list. Right? So beginning of the linked list, first of all, for every problem we will be understanding the code, and after that I'll be showing you the code so that you can refer to that code. So to insert a node in the beginning of the linked list, we have to cover all the possible cases. First case is if the linked list is empty. If the linked list is empty, then the start pointer will be containing the value null. So if you have created a new node, let's assume that new node is containing the data x. New node is containing the data x and its next part is pointing to null. So if we are inserting, we have to insert a node in the empty linked list. So definitely this will be the first node. So S will be pointing to the new node. On new node of next में क्या आएगा? Obviously this will be containing null only. So S will be pointing to the new node. And new node of next में क्या आएगा? It remains null. But what if we have to insert a new node in the existing linked list? There is some linked list which already exists and the address of the first node is 1000. This is with data x and 2000. This was available at the location 1000. At location 2000, this is pointing to this one, and so on. Do we need to traverse the linked list? This is the existing linked list. A new node is created. This is the new node. Now wants to insert this node in the beginning of the linked list. So what are the steps? How many pointers do we need to adjust? First of all, it will be pointing where? See, S will be pointing to this node and this will be pointing to this node. Correct? This means that S will be pointing to new node and new node of next. ये किसको point करेगा? It will be holding the address 1000. So basically new node of next will be holding the address of the node to which earlier S was pointing. So this was pointed by S. Whatever is the value, whatever address is available in the S, for example, in this case it was 1000. So 1000 will be stored here. That is the address of the previous first node of the linked list. After that, now S will be pointing to new node. S will be pointing to new node. So can I write the step for empty linked list? New node of next में what is coming here? It remains the null. So definitely this statement is true for if the linked list is empty, then also this code will work. This means that we need not to make different cases for the empty linked list and non-empty linked list. So same steps will be repeated. So we need to adjust 2 pointers. Can I change the order of this one? ये चीज तो clear है कि हमें ये 2 steps लिखने. Can I make this statement as the 1 and this one as the 2? See, if that is going to happen, then S is holding the address of the new node. Let's assume that the address of the new node is 5000. तो यहाँ पे पहले 5000 आ गया. And then you are saying that new node of next में क्या आएगा? Whatever value is available in 5000. So in that case, it will be pointing to itself. Yes? It will be pointing to itself. So this means that you can't change the order of these 2 statements. बच्चे ये last वाला point is very very important. इसके basis पे question कैसे आएगा? They'll give you some scenario like you have to or they'll say that the given code is inserting a node at the beginning of the linked list to fill up the blanks. Which of the following option is true? They'll make one option as this one, option B as something like S is equal to new node of next is equal to S. So are they equivalent? Yes, this is singly linked list. We are covering the concepts of singly linked list. First of all, we'll cover the concepts of singly linked list. We'll try कि आज हम deletion वाला case भी finish कर दें. And after that in stacks, I told you that stack can be implemented using the linked list or the array. So we had seen the implementation of stack and queue with array, but not with the linked list. So after that, we will be discussing the implementation of stack using the linked list. Then we will be moving on to the doubly linked list or the circular linked list. All right. मैम कुछ गेट के क्वेश्चंस भी करने हैं, बिल्कुल करने हैं. Tomorrow is 29th, so tomorrow we will be covering the remaining concepts of singly linked list, and 30th of November ko we have a practice session in which we will be discussing the previous year questions on the basis of linked list. All right. So I hope you got the answer for your query. Now let me know, are option A and B both are correct, or only A is correct, B is incorrect, or and so on. Hurry up. दोनों कोड में सिर्फ डिफरेंस इतना है कि मैंने स्टेटमेंट्स का ऑर्डर चेंज किया. बोथ आर इक्विवेलेंट और बोथ आर डिफरेंट. दिस इज माय क्वेश्चन. यस, only option A is correct but option B is incorrect. Why option B is incorrect? आपने यहां पे क्या किया बच्चे? S is pointing to new node, so this means that this was the existing linked list. This was pointing to this node and this was S. Okay, and here we have some new node. So if S is pointing to new node, इसका मतलब क्या? ये वाला link break हो गया. So in the middle of the algorithm, in the middle of your program, you are getting a disconnected linked list. तो इस node का जो first node थे, इसका address कहीं पे भी available नहीं है. You won't be able to retrieve the address of the first node. So that is why in some cases you have to consider the order of instructions. You need to consider the sequence of the instructions. So before breaking the link, it's always a good practice. Before breaking a link, first of all, create a duplicated link. So this was already there. So first of all, create a duplicated link. Now two nodes are pointing, 2 pointers are pointing to the first node. S is pointing to the first node, new node is pointing to the first node, and after that break this link. This will be second step. So in this case only option A is correct. बहुत सारे cases ऐसे भी आएंगे. I'll let you know कि कहाँ पे order पे कोई फर्क नहीं आ रहा है, where order doesn't matter and where you have to consider the order of the instructions. Right? So this is how to insert the node at the beginning of the linked list. So in both the cases, same code is followed. So we will be just writing one case for empty linked list and for the non-empty linked list. So first of all, you have to get a node with data x. So create a node with data x. So that's why parameter is passed as the x, and start as a pointer variable which is holding the address of the first node. New node is holding the address of the first node. New node create करवा दी. यहाँ पे बच्चे पहले आपको check करवाना है. Basically these are the steps. Data assign करने से पहले आपको check करना है कि new node should not be equal to null, otherwise it will give you a dangling pointer. So you can simply replace this code with the code whatever we have written in the get node function. After that, just new node of next will be pointing to start, and start will be pointing to new node. So in this case, the order matters. Order matters here. You can't change the order of the instructions, and finally it will be returning the updated linked list. Easy, comfortable. So this code was very easy. यहाँ पे in this particular case no traversing was required, as you had to add the node at the beginning of the linked list. Now let's consider the next case. Insert a node with data x after a node with data y. After a node with data y. So यहाँ पे आपके पास cases क्या बनेंगे? First case is there can be possibility के linked list may or may not contain a node with data y. So the very first step is we need to search for a node with the data y. So this means that to search for any particular element in the list, we need to traverse the list. So this means that traversal is required. Traversal is required. Now if traversal is required, what if the linked list is empty? In that case, will you be traversing the linked list? In that case, it's not required. Other case could be the first node itself is containing the data y. In that case also traversal is not required. Any other possibility? There is no other possibility. तो आपके पास तीन cases बनेंगे. First case, case 1, if the linked list is empty, then simply it will return that if the linked list is empty, then the no node is present, so forget about a node with data y. Second case is first node contains the data y. Now what is the difference between case 1 and case 2? In both the cases, you need not to traverse the linked list, but still there is one difference. What is that difference? In case 1, node cannot be added. In case 2, node will be added. So that's why we can't merge these two cases. And the third case is where the traversal is required. Traversal is required. So these will be the cases. Is there any other possibility? और कोई case बनता है यहाँ पे? Any other possibility? No other possibility is there. So let's understand this. What is the problem statement? So if linked list is empty, then traversal is not required. First node itself contains the data y. First node itself contains the data y. हो सकता है यहाँ पे आपके पास कोई node हो or may be the case that there will be no other node. So let me call this as Z, and this was created at the location 2000. So first of all, you need to get a node with data X, and this new node, I'm storing the address of the newly created node in the new node. This will be holding null. So when you have to insert a node after a node with data Y, so what is the first step? This is holding the address 2000. What is the order? Before breaking the link, first of all, create a link. So this will be the first step. So simply this means that new node of next will be pointing to where? It will be holding the address of 2000. From where this value you are getting? You are getting this value from S of next. we should use a temporary pointer to store the address of a next node. For this node, no variable is required. Directly you can adjust, you can update the values in the next next field. So 2000 value is available here. This is nothing but S of next, or you can also take a copy of this pointer. Let me take this as Q. So you can write this as Q or copy of next. Value of 3, last node. We are not referring to the value. We just need the address. See, in the next part, whenever you are inserting a node, this means that that should hold the address of the next node. Okay, so 2 elements are there. In the middle of these 2, I want to insert the third one. So now this will be pointing to, this becomes the first node, this will become, earlier this was the second node, now this will be the second node of the linked list, and this will be the third. So first node will be holding the address of the second node will be holding the address of the third node. And the address of the third node is, in this particular case, in my example, it's 2000. But from where you will be getting this value? This is the memory address कि इस address पे ये node create हुई है. But how will you be retrieving this address? This address is available in the next part of start node. Clear? Node Y of next will be pointing to X definitely, but that will be the second step. Now this will be what? This is Q of next will be pointing to new node. So this will be step 2. Obviously we need to adjust these 2 pointers. But if first of all you'll be adjusting this pointer, so definitely new node ka address will be available in the new node pointer variable. So Q of next will be pointing to the new node. In that case, you won't be able to retrieve the address of this particular node. See, this address is available in the previous node. Whenever you are creating a linked list, new node is added to the linked list, then at that point of time, its previous node ka jo next field hai, that will be holding the address of the next node. That we had discussed in yesterday's session when we had implemented the code for linked list construction. So the address of this third node, which is 2000, this 2000 address is available where? See, I guess I don't know why you are getting confused. In the previous case, before insertion, this is the first node, this is the second node of the linked list. So next part is going to hold the address of the next node. Let's assume that this node was created at the location 1000 and this node was created at the location 2000. So if the first node is pointing, this is the data part. This is not node X, this is the data part of the node, first node. This is the next part. This is the data part and this is the next part. See, these types of problems generally occurs when you are not regularly attending the sessions. So data part of second node is containing the data Z. Next part में क्या आता है? Next part is a pointer variable which is holding the address of the next node. What is the address of the next node? That is 2000. What is the address of the next node? After this, no node is present, so this will be containing the null. Yes, so that's why I have taken this. Now in this will be becoming the second node and it should point to the next node. If we assign node y of next, how can you take y of next? Y is not a structure. You need to understand the difference between the data and a structure. Struct node is a data type. Y of next you can't refer to. What is this Q of next or S of next? If you are writing some statement like S of next, what does it mean? This is another way of writing dot next. Why are we using this concept? Because S is a pointer variable that is holding the address of the node. This is the complete node. It's holding the address of the complete node. Asterisk of S means we want to retrieve the value at S. Value at S is holding the address 1000. 1000 पे जो node है, it is returning two values. Two fields are available. One is the next and the data. In order to uniquely identify, it is using the dot operator. Both are fighting, both the fields are fighting. So it is saying that I just want the value of the next field. Right? First of all, can you tell me that what is this y? Okay, let me remove this y with 10. Any data you can take, right? Instead of character, I am taking some data as integer. Let me take this as integer. Now, can you write this as 10 of next? 10 of data? What is this y? Y is data. बच्चे आंसर मिला? Just give me a confirmation if your doubt gets resolved or still there is a confusion. So this y is not a pointer variable. This is clearly given in the question that data y. Okay. So you need to search, and before breaking the link, you need to create a new link. So new node of next. नेक्स्ट में कौन सा एड्रेस आएगा 2000 और ये एड्रेस कहां पे अवेलेबल है क्यू नोड के नेक्स्ट पार्ट में. सो न्यू नोड ऑफ नेक्स्ट will be holding the value whatever is available. Q is pointing to this node. इस particular node के next part में it is containing, in the next part it is containing the value 2000 which will be stored in the new node of next part. After that, now this link is established. Now it will be pointing to the new node. So Q of next will be holding the address of the new node. Let's assume that the address of the new node is 5000. So this will be holding the address 5000. Make sense? This is the first case when the first node itself contains the data y. If first node itself does not contains the data y, in that case you need to traverse the linked list. Linked list को कब तक traverse करोगे? Until you gets a node with data y or until the linked list gets over. हो सकता है कि पूरी linked list traverse होगी but data y नहीं मिला. That is the case when the linked list does not contain the data y. Right? So if this is clear, let's look at the code. कोड को देख के डरना नहीं है कि why is it so lengthy. Just created the different cases that we have already discussed. So we need to add a node x after a node with data y. Otherwise you can take any function name. Just you can take this as add function. So start is holding the address of the first node of the linked list. This is a pointer variable which is holding the address of the first node. So that's why the data type is taken as struct node, which is a user defined data type which is containing two parts, data part and the next part, integer x and integer y. Struct new node. कोड को याद नहीं करना है बच्चे. अगर कोड को याद करना होता तो मैं सीधा आपको कोड दे देती. कोड को अंडरस्टैंड करना है. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल टेल मी इफ दिस इज क्लियर. कोड अगर याद करोगे तो मेरे पढ़ाने का कोई फायदा ही नहीं है. फिर तो बुक में कोड गिवन है. यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड, जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड द फ्लो ऑफ द प्रोग्राम. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मुझे ये बताओ कि आपको ये कोड समझ में आया कि इंसर्शन कैसे हो रही है, केसेस कैसे बनाने. सो वी हैव द एल्गोरिथम. नाउ फॉर दिस एल्गोरिथम वी विल बी राइटिंग द कोड. क्लियर? सो फर्स्ट केस कौन सा है? फर्स्ट केस इज व्हेन लिंक लिस्ट इज एम्प्टी. सेकेंड केस जब फर्स्ट नोड में ही डेटा y मिल रहा है, नो नीड ऑफ ट्रेवर्सिंग द लिंक लिस्ट, ट्रेवर्सल इज रिक्वायर्ड. एक पॉइंट और मैंने आपको बताया था कि ओरिजिनल पॉइंटर को मूव करवाने की जगह इस पॉइंटर की कॉपी ले लो. What is the reason behind that? Reason is, by any chance, if you are going to lose this pointer, then in that case you won't be able to recover the linked list. So better idea is traverse the linked list. Whenever you need to traverse the linked list, maintain a copy of the pointer, right? So just I'm taking 2 pointers here. First step में क्या किए? We have taken some function and then we are declaring 2 pointer variables. जैसे आप variable normal variable declare करते हो, I'm taking 2 variables. One is new node. New node will be holding the address of the newly created node with the data x. We need to create a node with data x, and copy is also a pointer variable. What is the type? Copy किसका address hold करेगा? Of some node. Why we have taken this copy variable? That is to maintain the copy of the start variable. Maintain the copy of start pointer. All right. So first of all you need to get, ये कोड तो काफी छोटा है क्योंकि यहाँ पे मैंने get node x कर दिया. Otherwise you have to write the complete code for creation of a node with data x. So get node x will be creating a node with data x. So it will be returning something like a node with data x. Or ये node, let's assume that it is created at the memory location 5000. So new node is a pointer variable new node. This will be holding the address of the new node. What is the new node with data x? That is address is 5000. So new node is holding the address of the newly created node. After that, what is copy? Copy is a copy of the start pointer. So copy किसको copy के अंदर क्या address आएगा? That is the first node of the linked list which is passed here. If s is equal to null, this means this is a case of when linked list is empty. Linked list is empty. So if s is equal to null, it will simply say that linked list is empty and it will exit from the function. This is case 1. Case 2, if the first linked list is not empty, so else part, this means that linked list is not empty. But if it is not empty, then again there are 2 cases. What are those 2 cases? First node contains data y. Node contains data y, and second case is needs to traverse the linked list. Traverse the linked list. This means that first node does not contain the data y. Clear? So else part means linked list is empty. Again there are 2 possibilities. फिर से if use किया, first node itself contains the data y. This means that start is pointing to the first node. Start node के data part में what data is available, that is equal to y. उस केस में क्या होगा? New node of next will be pointing to s of next and s of next will be pointing to new node. Same steps here, right? यहां तक क्लियर हुआ? So this is for case 2. This is case 2. Next, else means linked list is not empty. इसके else में जाना means first node is not containing the data y, so need to traverse the linked list. कब तक traverse करोगे? जब तक कोई node नहीं मिल जाती of data y और linked list is not over. So while कब तक search करोगे, कब तक pointer को increment करोगे? Until the copy of data is not equal to y and copy of next is not equal to null. Let's execute this code. S is pointing to the first node. This is 2000. This is 3000. This is the last node of the linked list. pointing to this node, pointing to this node, holding the address of the next node, holding the address of the next node. This is holding the data 10, 20 and 30. In this case, there is no node with data y, right? पूरी linked list में हमारे पास ऐसी कोई node नहीं है which is pointing to the node with data y. So first of all, traversal is required. So instead of moving the pointer s, we are maintaining a copy. Copy is holding initial value क्या है copy की, that is the address which is stored in the variable pointer variable s. Now copy of data is not equal to y. Yes, condition is true. This is logical AND. Logical AND का मतलब क्या है, अगर first condition is false, then overall result will be false. You need not to check for the second condition. If first condition is true, in that case we need to check the second condition. Right? So copy of data is not equal to y. First condition is true. Check for the second condition. Copy of next is not equal to null. Copy of next is what? That is 2000. इस condition का मतलब क्या है कि इस current node के बाद is there any other node present in the linked list? So copy of next is equal to 2000, which is not equal to null. That is also true. So it will be going to the next node. So copy will be pointing to where? To the next node. So copy will be updated as copy of next. Are you following this concept? If, and this keeps on going, now copy is pointing here. Again check for the same thing. Copy of data is not equal to y. Yes, condition is true. Copy of next is not equal to null. Yes, condition is true. So copy will be pointing to the next node. Again, copy of data is not equal to y. Yes, copy of next is not equal to null, but now this is null. So it won't be updating the copy pointer. It will come out of the loop. अब loop से बाहर आया, there will be two reasons of coming out of the loop. Either it got the node with data y, or the linked list is over. So if it got the node with data y, then it will be updating the pointers, these values. Okay, same concept. S की जगह पे you can use here copy. So same code is used here to insert the node. And else का मतलब क्या है? It does not got the node with data y, but it is coming out of loop because linked list is over. So it will simply print that y is not present in the linked list and it will exit from the function. So basically we have written the three cases that we have identified during the discussion. Now is this clear? Now I just hope that you all are finding this code easy and you need not to cram this code. Yes? So to make this code lengthy, obviously when you will be writing the complete program, this code will be very lengthy because here I have not provided the definition of the get node function, which is provided in the previous session. So you can refer to that session. Great. If you are finding this easy, that's really good. So this is how you can insert a node with data x after a node with data y. The next one is insert a node with data x before a node with data y. Before a node with data y. So I'll be discussing two codes for this. One with two pointers and one with single pointer. Okay. So let's understand the code with two pointers first. First of all, let's understand that what is the meaning of the given problem statement. So let's assume that there is some linked list. There is some linked list with some data. This is the existing linked list with 4 nodes. This is the last node of the linked list. These are created at the location 1000, 2000, 3000 and 4000. This is start as holding the address. Start as a pointer variable which is holding the address of the first node. So it's pointing to this node, pointing to the next node, pointing to the next node, pointing to the next node, and it is holding the address of the next node, holding the address of the next node. Next node is 3000, next node is at 4000, and this is the last node of the linked list. Now consider some data. So I'm taking the data as 10, 20, and we have to add a node before a node with data y. So let's consider that this is a node with data y and this is some data like 30. Okay, so the very first thing is you need to create a new node with data x. So for this you can make a call to the new node function, and let's assume that this is created at location 5000. So new node is a pointer variable. This is a pointer variable. We need to declare a pointer variable which will be holding the address of the newly created node. This is 5000, right? And its next part is containing the value null. Before का मतलब क्या है? Before means इस node से पहले. So if you want to add a node before this, then this will be pointing to this node and this will be pointing to this node. If you will be using the previous concept, if the node, if copied pointer variable is there, if copy of data is equal to y, तो add करवाना है. Copy of data is not equal to y, next is not equal to null, copy यहाँ पे आ जाएगा. Copy of data is not equal to y, copy of next is not equal to null, copy will be incremented. So copy of data is equal to y, we got the node. Now, who is pointing to this node? When you have to add a node here, you need to adjust this pointer. Easily you can adjust this pointer because this will be holding the address which is to which this copy pointer variable is pointing. तो copy variable से आपको इस node का address मिल जाएगा, that is 3000. So 3000 will be pointing here. That is step 1. But how will you be referring to this location? Since this is a case of singly linked list, so in that case you can't access the value in the backward direction. So how will you be accessing this field? इस field की value को update करवाने कैसे access करोगे? No variable is pointing to this node. Now copy is pointing to this node. So this means that either before jumping to the next node, first of all check that is the next node containing the data y. So that is the concept when you are writing the code with one pointer. In this case, if you are going to the next node and then you are looking for the data y, in that case, yes, q of next nahi hai bache, this is q of next of data. That is with one pointer. But two pointers ke case mein kya hai? Take two pointers. Let's assume that copy variable is a copy of the start. और जब copy move करेगा एक और variable ले लो. Let me take this as a duplicate, or let me take this as p and this as q. कोई भी variable name ले लो. Q is what? Now I am taking two pointer variables. Two pointers I am taking. P is a copy of start, so that कि जो आपके पास original pointer है हमें original pointer को move नहीं करवाना पड़े. And Q is a copy of P. Initially the value will be null. So Q जो copy maintain कर रहा है, what is the requirement of maintaining that copy? So if copy is moving to this one, इसको move करवाने से पहले P is equal to P next करवाने से पहले what you will be doing? So if this is P, then this will be maintaining its copy. So now P is pointing here. P of data is not equal to y, P of next is not equal to null, so it needs to jump to the next location, but before moving on to the next location, it will be maintaining its copy. Q will be pointing to this and then P will be pointing to this. Now P of data is equal to y. Yes, now you can adjust the pointers. How will you be adjusting the pointers? Q of next. Now Q is pointing to the previous node of a node with data y. So Q of next will be pointing to the new node. In this case, order does not matter, because to hold the address of every node you are you are taking different pointer variables. Make sense? समझ में आया? So Q of next is pointing to the new node, and new node of next is pointing to this P. Clear? So this is the concept of using two pointers. So we have taken two pointers. One is the copy of start and other is the copy of जो भी आपने यहाँ पे start की copy ली है. So in this case I have taken this as P and Q. P and Q. This was P. Right? Is this concept clear? So in this case, does the order of statement matters? यहाँ पे कोई order matter नहीं करता. If first of all I'll be pointing to new node of next is pointing to P, and then Q of next is pointing to new node, even then you will be getting the same order. So in this case, if you change the order of the instructions, then also the output will be same. So order doesn't matter here. Doesn't matter. If this is clear, quickly give me a confirmation. So I'll discuss the code. ये steps कब तक repeat होंगे? These are the iterative steps. So before this, you need to mention the condition. You need to mention here the condition. What is the condition? जब तक आपके पास Q of data is not equal to Y and Q of next is not equal to null. Clear? बच्चे confirmation नहीं मिली मुझे. So let's write this concept formally. So we need to insert a node with data X before a node with data Y. So pointer variable S, X and Y. New node will be holding the address of the new node. P is a copy of, this is a copy of S. We are declaring P to maintain the copy of S. And we are declaring second pointer variable to maintain. This is a copy of, this will be maintaining a copy of P. So since P is a copy of S, so P is initialized with the address whatever is stored in the pointer variable S, and initially Q is equal to null क्योंकि P is pointing to the first node of the linked list. If linked list is empty, तो इसका मतलब क्या है? नोड आपके पास अवेलेबल नहीं है. फर्स्ट टू केसेस सेम है, राइट? सो इफ S is equal to null, it will be printing that linked list is empty and it will exit from the function. Otherwise, if the first node itself contains the data Y, if the first node itself contains the data Y, some address is available here. Let us take this as null. So we need to insert, new node needs to be inserted here. So what will happen? New node will be pointing to the node to which S was pointing. Let's assume that this was created at location 1000. तो 1000 address कहाँ पे available है? It is available in pointer variable S. So new node of next is pointing to a node to which start was pointing. So new node of next is equal to S and S will be pointing to the new node. This is simply like inserting a new node at the beginning of the linked list. This case we have already discussed. Otherwise, this means that linked list is not empty. First node is not containing the data Y. So we need to traverse the linked list. लिंक लिस्ट को कब तक ट्रेवर्स करेंगे? जब तक डेटा y नहीं मिल जाता या फिर p of next is not equal to null. So while p of data is not equal to y and p of next is not equal to null. So in that case it will be performing two steps. In the previous case जब आपको after node y add करना था, in that case it was just updated as p is equal to p of next. बट यहां पे बच्चे p को मूव करवाने से पहले बिफोर मूविंग द पॉइंटर p, बिफोर मूविंग द पॉइंटर p is pointing here, s is also pointing here. Before moving pointer p, we need to maintain the copy of p. So q will be getting the address whatever is pointed by p, and then p will be pointing to the next node. Again, p of data is not equal to y, p of next is not equal to null. So p will be pointing to the next node, but before moving the pointer p की copy कहाँ पे maintain होगी? In the queue. So whatever value is available in the pointer variable p, that will be pointed by q, and this is p. And then you got the node, so you can insert the node. So write the steps that we have discussed. So two steps are there in the while loop. So here is the starting bracket. In this case, we have two statements to update. Yes. So it is coming out of the loop. दो ही cases होंगे. It got the data y. अगर data y मिल गया, then adjust the pointers. New node of next is pointing to p and q of next is pointing to new node. You can change the order here, doesn't matter. And otherwise else, this means that p of data is not equal to y, but q of next becomes null. कौन से केस में null होगा? When the linked list is over but you didn't got the node with data y. So it will simply print a message that y is not present in the linked list and it will exit from the function. So this is the code with two pointers. In this case, order of instructions doesn't matter. Is this clear? After this, we will be discussing one more code for adding a node with data x before a node with data y with one pointer. First of all, give me a confirmation if this point is clear. This code is clear. Yes? Very good. Next is with one pointer. Same thing, we need to insert a node with data x before a node with data y using one pointer. Using one pointer means we won't be maintaining a copy. We won't be maintaining a copy of the copied pointer variable. Let's take this as this is null. So first of all, we'll be understanding the code. There is some linked list. So this is how you have to analyze the cases, and then when you'll be trying to write the code, you'll find that writing a code for linked list is very, very easy. But if you directly look at the code, you'll find that it's very difficult. कैसे cram करना है, सीधा question यही आएगा. So this will be pointing to the next node of the linked list. So it will be holding the address 2000, 3000, 4000. And let's assume that data y is available here. This is something like CBA, something like this. Okay, any data you can take. So first of all, we need to create a node with data x and its address. Till this point, everything is same. Just make a call to the get node function, and its address is stored in the new node. Let's assume that its address is 5000. Yes, linked list is nothing but it's a proper adjustment of pointers. Even you will be getting the questions on the basis of pointer adjustments only. So in this case with one pointer, so definitely we have to maintain a copy of the start pointer. I'm taking this as a copy or a p, any variable name you can take. It's a pointer variable. So this p is nothing but this is a copy of the start pointer. P of data is this equal to y? It's not equal to y. अगर first node पे data y है तो you can refer to the previous case. सिर्फ change किस में आएगा? Third case में, while वाले में. Okay. So p of data is not equal to y and p of next is not equal to null. तो इसको move करवाने से पहले we'll see that whether the next node is holding the data y or not. So how will you be referring to this data? It is nothing but 2000 पे डेटा क्या अवेलेबल है? P is pointing to this node. इस नोड के बेसिस पे, on the basis of this much information, from where you can get the value 2000, it is P of next. So it will check that whether P of next will be what? P is pointing to 1000. 1000 of next is 2000. 2000 लोकेशन पे जो नोड है उसका डेटा P of next of data is not equal to y. P of next of data y नहीं है, बट उससे पहले ये भी तो चेक करना है कि P of next अवेलेबल है भी या नहीं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर पूरी लिंक लिस्ट में आपके पास डेटा y अवेलेबल नहीं है and P is pointing to this node, then if you will be writing that P of next will be what? Null of data, error, segmentation error. Because you are trying to access a location which is not allocated. So before writing this, we need to check. सबसे पहले हम क्या चेक करेंगे कि next node available है. अगर next node available है, only then you can check its data part. So first of all, while P of next is not equal to null, if P of next is not equal to null, then it will check for the next condition whether its data is containing a y or not. Clear? So first statement should be P of next is not equal to null. क्योंकि if P of next is equal to null, if this condition gets false, तो ये कभी भी execute नहीं होगी. No, Lavjeet, you can't write the statement first. See, if this is the case, let's assume that P is pointing to this node and this is containing null. So if you will be writing this statement first, that is P of next of data. So what is P of next? P of next is null of data. That will give you segmentation error. So first of all, you need to identify that is there some valid node available in there or not. Here we are using statement precedence. It's like we are just focusing on the execution of the logical AND operator. Logical AND operator means if it's A and B, if first condition is true, AND का मतलब क्या है? If both are true, only then it will be true. How many combinations are possible? False, 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 true, true, false, and true, true. Yes? So if the first condition is false, if both will be true, only then the result will be true, otherwise it will be false. So if the first condition itself is false, then do I need to check for the second condition? तो second condition आपके पास skip हो जाती है. In that case, second condition gets skipped, so ultimately the result remains the false. But if the first condition is true, then we need to check the second condition. If second condition is false, then the result will be false. If the second condition is true, then the result is true. So that is what I'm trying to explain here. If you are taking this condition first, P of next of data. So if this is the scenario, in this particular scenario, it will give you a segmentation error. Right? P of next is null address पे what data is available. Can you access that location? No. Is this clear to everyone? Right? So that's why first of all we need to check if P of next is not equal to null, some valid memory address is available in the next part, only then you can check for the data part. If this is the case, P of next, now in this case P of next is not equal to null, then the first condition is true, then it will check for the second condition. P of next is 2000, 2000 of data is B, B is not equal to Y, that condition is also true, so P will be updated. So P is equal to P of next. Again it will check for the same condition. P of next is not equal to null. Yes, condition is true. P of next is 3000. 3000 of data is equal to Y. Yes, condition is true. Now we got the location कि कहाँ पे pointers को adjust करवाना है. So when it will be coming out of this means that you got P of, it is coming out of the loop. किस वजह से बाहर आए? Linked list over नहीं हुई है, but you got P of next if which condition got true? P of next of data is equal to Y. So in that case, we need to adjust the pointers. How will you be adjusting the pointer? This should point to this node because you have to add a node before a node with data Y. इससे पहले add करवानी है, and this will be pointing to this one. So new node of next, I'm writing the first statement, I'm adjusting the first pointer. New node of next will be pointing to the node which is at 3000. 3000 address कहाँ पे मिल रहा है आपको? That is available in P of next. New node of next is getting the value from P of next. What is available in P of next? That is 3000. So this will be updated with 3000. So this pointer is adjusted. And then P of next will be pointing to the new node. P of next is pointing to new node. New node is containing 5000. So this is statement 2. In this case, definitely order matters. Clear? बच्चे अगर यहाँ पे आप ऑर्डर चेंज करोगे तो आपके पास लिंक लिस्ट प्रॉपर नहीं बनेगी because P of next is holding 5000, then you won't be able to get this address. So that is why in this particular case order of instructions matters. So let's look at the code. First two cases same रहेंगे. If the linked list is empty, first node itself is containing a node with data Y. That means you have to insert a node at the beginning of the linked list. So we have taken here just one pointer. This is a code with one pointer. So struct node pointer variable, new node will be holding the address of the first node. P is a copy of S. So get node function को हमने call किया and wherever new node is created, that address is stored inside the variable new node. P is a copy of S. This is a copy of S. If S is equal to null, this means that linked list is empty, so we cannot insert a node. Else, otherwise, if S of data, that is first node contains the data Y. Contains the data Y. So this means that you have to insert a node at the beginning of the linked list. Otherwise, first of all, you need to check this condition and then you will be checking for the value. Don't change the order, otherwise you may get an error. And if that is the case, if condition is true, P is equal to P of next. If P of next is equal to null, this means that node with data Y is not present. And if P of next of data is equal to Y, then adjust these two pointers. We have already discussed these, right? So this is all about different cases for inserting a node in the given linked list at the beginning, at the end, after a particular node, before a particular node, with 2 pointers, with 1 pointer. So we have covered all the cases of insertion in a singly linked list, not in the doubly linked list, in a singly linked list. Any doubt, any confusion? I thought of discussing the concept of deletion in the singly linked list, but seems like time is over. So today we won't be able to discuss the concept of deletion, but definitely when we are using the concept of dynamic memory allocation, and the memory is allocated by making a function called malloc, calloc or realloc. So in that case, the memory won't be released until it is done. In order to release a memory, so one function is used, that is the free function. So whenever we have to delete a node, यहाँ पे जब बच्चे हम node create करवा रहे तो memory allocation हो रही है by using a malloc function, तो obvious सी बात है जब node delete करवाएंगे, in that scenario memory needs to be released, right? So in that case we have to use the concept of free function that we will be discussing tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be discussing all the cases of deletion in a singly linked list, and we'll learn the concept of free function. We'll also look at the drawbacks of singly linked list, and then we will be moving on to the circular linked list. And yeah, if time permits, definitely we'll write the code. We'll implement the stack with linked list. All right, any query from your side? You just try to delete the last node of the linked list, first node of the linked list, first node of the linked list, and also some node with data X. So these three cases you need to try. Otherwise, tomorrow I'll be discussing the code. Now let us discuss the schedule for tomorrow's session. Tomorrow we will be having 3 sessions, 2 on YouTube and 1 on the special class. Due to technical issue, today we didn't have the special class. So tomorrow I'll be taking, this is the schedule for tomorrow's session. First YouTube session will be in the morning. That will be at 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. In this, we will be having a practice session on combinational circuits. This will be a practice session on combinational circuits, and mostly I'll be focusing on multiplexers, combinational circuits, multiplexers and decoders, mux, demux, encoders and decoders. And in the second session, that will be at 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. In this, we'll learn the concept of deletion of a node, In this, we will be learning the concepts of linked list, and also we'll look at the drawbacks of singly linked list, and also we will be looking at the concept of circular linked list. Okay, and in the special class, which will be at 4:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. in this, we will be learning the concept of addressing modes. Very, very important topic, and this session will also be an important. अगर आपने आज वाला session नहीं attend किया, today I had taken a session on multiplexes and demultiplexes on YouTube. So you can refer to that session, learn the concepts and do participate in the practice session. So these 2 sessions, YouTube and special classes, are free. So anybody can follow these sessions, and to follow free special classes, you can follow my profile link, which is given in the description box. Time to discuss the Mool Mantra for success. We know that all the competitive exams are based on speed, accuracy and logic, which requires constant practice from the very beginning. So whatever concepts we are covering, parallelly keep on solving the questions, so that whenever we will be having a practice session, you can ask your queries. And this is all about this session. Those who are following this session for the first time, you can join our Telegram group, and the link of the Telegram group is given in the description box. That is Let's Crack Gate CSE. And definitely, if you like this session, you understood the concept, then click on the like button, subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon for the notifications of new videos. And if you want to follow crash course and courses in detail, 100% syllabus you want to cover, then get the subscription and don't forget to apply the referral code. By applying this referral code, you will be getting 10% discount, as well as you'll be added to my group. So directly, in case of any query, any difficulty, you can interact with me. And yes, if in this session you have any doubt, any problem is there, you can write in the comment section, and in case of any feedback or suggestion, feel free to fill out the feedback form, and the link of the feedback form is given in the description box. So this was all about today's session. Thank you guys. God bless you all. Take care. Bye bye. See you tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. in the practice session on